It's the SEC. A lot of teams could win the College World Series. I'm going to talk about that in the next segment. But I wanted to talk a little bit about, the same old, kind of the Colin Kaepernick topic here, because they were speaking of it on Dan Patrick before the show. And to be brutally honest with you, a lot of talk about, he's not getting his chance because he's Colin Kaepernick, because he's the guy that kneels for the anthem. He's, the guy who tweets out support for the Black Panthers, etc. I understand that. But if it was all about talent, I don't know how talented Colin Kaepernick is. I've said it before, he's all legs. Worst quarterback rating in the league from the pocket 2 years ago, 2016, last season. And you look at what Alex Smith did, let's say the first 5 games of the year. Okay, game manager, fine. I like game managers. Aaron Smith, a lot of people, Aaron Rodgers, listen to me. I'm Aaron Smith, that's a while back. Aaron Rodgers I've talked about it, a lot of people, is the best quarterback in football because he doesn't throw picks. I will admit that Kaepernick's touchdown interception ratio was pretty good last season. But that wasn't the job getting done. It seemed like he was the guy that tucked it under his wing to try to run for 10 instead of throw for 10. Okay. And I mentioned this because, there's some talk, I'm looking at it here, not only on Colin Kaepernick, or not only on Dan Patrick's show discussing Colin Kaepernick and his skills. What about RG3? Why isn't he being picked up? I mean, if you really want quarterbacks from bad teams in 2016, I think the body of work for RG3 is as impressive, if not more so, than that for Kaepernick. I just don't think Kaepernick is very good. And I didn't think that when he was getting benched for Alex Smith. And I think that when we look right now at what's going on, for instance, with Jim Harbaugh in Michigan, where now he seems to be on the hot seat. And yes, there was a coach that got off the hot seat, and I'll tell you about that in our next segment as well. But they blew a 16-point lead to South Carolina. Michigan is the only team to lose out of the Big Ten to lose a bowl game this year. It was the first bowl victory for Carolina under Will Muschamp, who I think is going to be pretty good next year with Jake Bentley and company. 5-11, 2 years under Muschamp. And they've got Jake Bentley coming back for his junior year. Michigan, meanwhile, went 8-5 with 3 straight losses this year. Although they are 28-11 under Harbaugh, they are 0-3 against Ohio State, 1-2 against Michigan State. That sounds a lot like Butch Jones's problem, doesn't it? So that's a coach that I think could be on the hot seat in the future. And why not? He's the guy who said Colin Kaepernick was better than Alex Smith, which we're certainly finding out is not the case this year.